Welcome to the closing ceremony of Kaagapay ng mga Manirigma ng Dagat, KAMANDAG 3. At this juncture, Brigadier General Ariel R. Napolitan, Armed Forces of the Philippines, the Deputy Commandant, Philippine Marine Corps, and at the same time, the Philippine Marine Corps Exercise Director of KAMANDAG 3 will now give his opening remarks.
I'd like to thank the good Lord for giving us today a very wonderful morning, a very bright weather, and for bringing us all together in this Acero Hall to close the KAMANDAG Iteration 3 bilateral exercise between the Philippine Marine Corps, United States Marine Corps, and with the participation of the Amphibious Rapid Deployment Brigade, Japan Ground Self-Defense Force. At the outset, we take the pleasure of greeting one by one distinguished visitors present, and to start with, allow me to make mention of the names of our principal on stage. Of course, our guest of honor and speaker, known as the Undersecretary for the Visiting Forces Agreement, Undersecretary Pedro Cesar C. Ramboga Jr. Palakpakan natin siya. Sir, thank you very much for giving our call, for requesting you to be gracing this occasion. Certainly, your presence adds more honor in this bilateral exercise. Thank you very much, sir. Of course, the Commander, 3rd Marine Expeditionary Brigade, Major General Paul Rock, United States Marine Corps. And on the part of the ARDB JDSDF, the Commanding Officer of the 2nd Regiment ARDB, Colonel Yoshikatsu Fuji. Of course, we are lucky today because our new Commandant is joining us in this very meaningful activity. May I greet Major General Nathaniel Yoshi Kasim, Armed Forces of the Philippines. Of course, on the part of the Philippine Air Force, he was with us during the FINEX or CALPEX yesterday at Pro Valley. Brigadier General Fabian Pedregosa, Armed Forces of the Philippines. If I'm not mistaken, he's the youngest officer in the Armed Forces of the Philippines to reach the Brigadier General. He's the youngest Brigadier General right now. And he's commanding our fighter jets, fighter jets, 5th Wing. I also take the pleasure of greeting Brigadier General Cherise Manzano, our commanding general of the 7th Marine Brigade. Our Chief of Staff, General Jimmy Dalida, Philippine Marine Corps. Colonel Mike Wiley. Other officers present, fellow Marines of the 3 nations participating in this KAMANDAG exercise. Ladies and gentlemen, friends from the media, good morning, magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. For the past 9 days, we saw action, not in the battlefield, but on the training grounds. We sweat and did our best to be able to enhance our soldiers, our Marines' capability in war fighting, and also HADR. And I would like to congratulate those who have been very responsible for the success on the US side, on the Philippine side, and on the ARDB side for putting together the details of the plan and eventually making it a success up to this moment. So, palakpakan natin sila. The 19 military exercise were held in different venues. One is the amphibious landing in Marine Base Rudiardo in Marine Base Ternate. One of the highlights also is the live fire exercise at Crow Valley yesterday. But we also have, not known to many, we also have special operations exercises, small groups at Fort Magsaysay, Nueva Ecija. And we also have the stoppage who went on very smoothly in Puerto Princesa, Palawan. When I was briefing the commandant, he was very happy to know that we have no single untoward incident and no safety incident. So everything is really, we can say, a success. So, palakpakan natin. Major General Aoki, the commanding general of the ARDB JGSTF, was with us during the opening ceremony in Subic Bay and up to the amphibious landing exercise in Marine Base Ternate last Saturday. And you know, the participation of the JGSTF is more on humanitarian assistance, rescue, and disaster response. And over the weekend, we all know that Japan, especially Tokyo, was devastatingly hit by a very powerful typhoon. And so when he came back the following day, I know his ARDB was very busy performing HADR. By the way, I would like to express our sympathy to the Japanese friends that we have here, that we are sorry to hear the loss of lives because of those very powerful typhoon. The point is, we must all be prepared whenever we need these capabilities, either warfighting or HADR. And I think this whole exercise, we have met the goals and objectives. All of us, especially the participants, are better Marines, are better soldiers when they go back to their stations and perform their respective duties. Again, I thank everyone for your significant participation, most of all your friendship and cooperation. Let's continue doing this, and may the good Lord keep you safe on your way back to your respective destinations. Maraming salamat at magandang umaga po sa inyo lahat.
Thank you, sir. And now, the commanding officer, 2nd Regiment, Amphibious Rapid Deployment Brigade, Colonel Yoshikatsu Fuji, will give his remarks.
Good morning, everyone. Magandang umaga. I'm Colonel Fuji, 2nd Regiment Commander of ARDB. At first, I address about comments about typhoon in Japan. It's my great pleasure to address the closing ceremony as representative of the Japanese exercise unit. Now, I'm really confident that we have achieved the exercise's objective to enhance our HADR operational capabilities and foster mutual understanding and the relationships among us three nations between Philippines, United States, and Japan. We could not have reached the goal without the cooperation from the armed forces of the Philippines and the United States forces. Thank you so much. As Major General Aoki, Commander of the LDP, mentioned at the opening ceremony, I believe conducting trilateral exercise is essential for peace and stability in the Indo-Pacific region. I'm convinced that PFC and the United States Morocco are our indispensable partners. I hope that relationship be strengthened steadily furthermore in the future. Commander 3 has given us a precious experience in this beautiful country. The Philippines, I'm certainly sure that we will be able to execute another meaningful commanding. Next picture here. Thank you very much. Maraming salamat.
Thank you, sir. Now, the Commanding General, 3rd Marine Expeditionary Brigade, Major General Paul J. Rock Jr., United States Marine Corps, will give his remarks.
Ladies and gentlemen, Undersecretary Rango, Major General Kasem, congratulations. I'm proud to be the first American to give you a speech in your new job. Other distinguished visitors, general officers, flag officers, service members, and guests, good morning. Magandang umaga. Thank you all for being here today. On behalf of the on behalf of the 3rd Marine Expeditionary Brigade, I'd like to thank the Philippine Marine Corps for hosting what has been an extraordinarily successful KAMANDAG 3. I would also like to thank our partners in the Japanese Amphibious Rapid Deployment Brigade for their valuable contributions to our combined humanitarian assistance training and activities. I'd also like to express how proud I am of our Philippine, Japanese, and U.S. service members for all the outstanding feats that they have achieved over the course of this exercise. Let's give them all a round of applause. So I was just talking with the General this morning. Over the past 9 days, we have done a tremendous variety of things, from live fire to para-ops to visit board search and seizure, and all done safely and professionally. Seeing the output of their hard work and expertise, I have the utmost confidence that our forces stand prepared to uphold peace and security throughout the Indo-Pacific region. Our forces have enhanced their capabilities, interoperability, and readiness through teamwork fostered by dedication to excellence. Over the course of over more than 50 training events, including small arms, combined arms, reconnaissance, close air support, air defense, aviation threat reaction, fire support coordination, cooperative health engagements, staff planning, and more, our forces furthered their counterterrorism, humanitarian assistance, disaster relief, and territorial defense preparedness. Of these training events, the most significant advancement came in the form of amphibious capabilities development. For the first time ever, Philippine, Japanese, and U.S. forces conducted a multilateral amphibious landing using each country's own amphibious assault vehicles. This historic event was the culmination of several years of working together to conduct fully integrated AAV training alongside our Philippine and Japanese counterparts, and we look forward to future advances. Notable as these achievements may be, the most valuable outcome of this exercise for U.S. forces has been the relationships we have deepened with our Philippine and Japanese counterparts. In keeping with the meaning behind the name of the exercise, KAMANDAG truly represents cooperation of warriors of the sea, demonstrating the strength of our bonds and dedication to one another, and that everything that we are capable of accomplishing together. We remain committed to the security of our friends, partners, and allies, and to freedom and stability throughout the Indo-Pacific. like to thank everyone again for their contributions to KAMANDAG 3 and for making it so successful. We look forward to returning for Balikatan 20, continuing to build on the progress we have made, and further bolstering our ties. Salamat po and Semper Fidelis and Rock.
Thank you, sir. At this point, the Executive Director of the Presidential Commission on the Visiting Forces, Undersecretary Cesar Pedro C. Rambuanga Jr. will now give his message.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, Marines. Allow me to acknowledge the presence of important personalities in today's closing ceremony of Kamandag 3. Major General Nathaniel Gasset, our new Commandant of the Philippine Marines. Exercise Co-Directors, Deputy Commandant Brigadier General Ariel Caculitan, Philippine Marine, and Major General Paul Rock, U.S. Marine Corps. The youngest general in the Philippine Armed Forces of the Philippines, Brigadier General Del Regosa, Commander of the Big Fighter Wing. Our partners from the Japan Self-Defense Force, Colonel Yoshikatsu Fuji, and of course, all the participants of this year's Kamandag 3 iteration. Congratulations! The Presidential Commission of Visiting Forces is honored to be with you today as you close this year's Kamandag activities. With the completion of the 4 planned major activities for this year, we hope we have brought to a higher level our joint participation as contemplated by former Chief of Staff General Carlito Galvez Jr. We really need to heighten the tempo of our training activities. Not a compliance effort, but the focused effort to bring out the best in our alliance. These 4 activities, namely the combined interoperability exercise, the capability development, the humanitarian and civic assistance, and staff exercises, again deepen the bonds of our fighting forces. We also note the utilization of our new amphibious assault vehicles as an additional component of the Fleet Marine Operations concept of the Navy. Indeed, it will add to our ship-to-shore capabilities. As usual, our planners did not forget our duty to bring the armed forces closer to the people. This is why we always put humanitarian assistance and disaster response as an integral part of KAMANDAG and other bilateral exercises under the Mutual Defense Board and Security Engagement Board framework. Since its first iteration in 2017, Exercise KAMANDAG has considerably grown in the number of participants and activities conducted, and has featured active involvement of the Japan Self-Defense Force, which consistently acted as a training observer. This year's iteration, the exercise reflected the joint priorities and continuous effort to address the common concern and challenges From a bigger outlook, the Philippines and the United States confront similar traditional and non-traditional security challenges, which includes climate change, natural disasters, drug trafficking, violent extremism, and transnational crimes. Over the past years, we have realized that these challenges are best addressed through dialogue and bilateral cooperation, including joint exercises such as KAMANDAG. Alongside other initiatives such as Exercise Balikatan and maritime training activities sama-sama, bilateral exercises such as KAMANDAG will help enhance the capability of the Philippines, the United States, and Japan to respond to internal and external security threats within the purview of bilateral cooperation, dialogue, and adherence to international law. Overall, the successful conduct of Exercise KAMANDAG this year has once again proven the growing cooperation and increasing role played by the Joint Alliance in maintaining security, peace, and stability in the Indo-Pacific region. To quote General Kapitan, Exercise KAMANDAG is a meaningful indicator of the solidarity between our nation's allies and partners, which of course includes the United States and Japan. As its name literally translates, Operation Warriors of the Sea, Exercise KAMANDAG embodies a strong cooperation and partnership between combined U.S. and Filipino forces, whether at sea, land, or air. As we close KAMANDAG 2019 today, let me conclude by stressing again the importance of this exercise in our shared and collective effort to achieve peace, prosperity, and stability in the region. Once again, allow me to convey our warmest thanks and congratulations to each unit of the Armed Forces of the Philippines, U.S. Indo-Pacific Command, and the Japanese Self-Defense Force, which participated in events and activities of KAMANDAG 2019. I wish our American and Japanese friends a safe travel back to their homes and success in their future endeavor. Thank you and have a good day.